Hello there and welcome back to Incognito Critics. We are in good spirits today. I'm Cheese and I'm with my partner
Taco.
Yep.
The building.
So today we're going to be doing a different video. It's about our Weed Brownie Experience.
Yeah,
Believe it or not, me and Taco, we did try. That's the only drugs that I've done in my life. That, and I accidentally took codeine once, by accident. It was amazing. We can't talk about drug shit. Okay, so this Weed Brownie Experience was purely spiritual, I would say.
Mine was absolute hell. I'm sorry. It was
Yes.
a nightmare on earth.
Okay, yeah, so this video is about Taco's experience. So, Taco, tell us how it started and how it ended. Go through every detail, everything. So,
Okay,
how you got it, where you did it, who, this, that, yeah.
So this is what happened in my experience, yeah? I don't want to even. It is. Just remembering this is making me want to throw up. Okay.
Oh my god, is that bad? Oh my god.
It's one of them days I never want to experience in my life. Even if you
really?
paid me. So I would never want to
experience. It must have been bad.
Shit.
Yeah.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay. There was a day I didn't eat no food. It was one of those days where I just didn't have appetite that much.
Was it the weekend?
I think it was the weekend.
Okay.
But I hadn't eaten no breakfast, nothing. I don't think I've eaten for about 24 hours or something.
Yeah.
The whole day. And it was nighttime.
Yeah.
And I was off with these brownies.
Mhm.
And I was hungry, so I ate a lot because I hadn't eaten the whole day.
Of course you would, you
I
nutter.
can't remember how much, but I just kept eating them. So much. And I thought, you know what? Nothing's going to happen anyway. I'm hungry. I'm just going to eat them. Nothing was happening. So as time was going, half an hour later, I was eating more. Then 1 hour later, I was eating more. And then I just kept eating. Then, within 3 hours, because that's how long it took, that's when I went to hell. Oh my god.
Wait, how long it took 3 hours? What the?
Yeah, long 3 hours. Now you can imagine how much
You think that's because you didn't eat anything before that? So it took longer to digest? Yeah, that.
And I ate a lot.
So you must have been like, I'm fine, I'm good, like, nothing's happening to me.
I thought nothing's happening.
Shit.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
So, after 3 hours, I was a full belly full of that shit. And I was like, I remember the first thing was happening. My brain was going dizzy.
Yeah.
Then my hands looked red. Then I was feeling like I wanted to get sick.
Yeah.
And I was laughing.
Yeah.
I was laughing to the point where I was choking. It was weird. I couldn't control the laugh. It was just coming out. And then I remember being so thirsty. All my saliva went. It was dry.
Yeah.
My mouth was all sticky.
Then
I was like, I need a drink. I kept drinking. So much. I remember I had to be stopped from the drinking because it was too much.
You could have drowned.
But I was so thirsty. Terribly. Nothing quenched the thirst. So what happened? I was drinking, and I was feeling sick, and I was thirsty, and I was laughing, so it made me nearly vomit. Like my stomach was trying to turn itself inside out.
Yeah.
And I was like, the sickness, feeling the dizziness. Then I started having memory problems, and I was forgetting stuff. And I was asking the same questions so many times, but I didn't know I was asking that. I was just being told, you already asked me that. And I said, no, I didn't. Then I would ask again.
So you had memory problems?
I had memory problems.
Yeah, because your cognition was breaking down. Because, first of all, you've never been exposed to any drug like that before.
It's such a high volume.
Yeah, it's the THC.
There was some other weird stuff that was happening to me. And when I was on the chair, my body was moving involuntarily. So my head my back was bashing the wall, and I couldn't stop it. And I was hurting myself, and I was trying to stay still, but it was just moving back and forward, and rocking and smashing onto the wall behind me. And I needed someone to restrain me because my body was moving itself like a phantom body. And then
sorry,
I
but
was
it's
getting
too
hurt,
funny.
and I remember.
Oh my god.
I remember standing up and blacking out, and I was about to fall, and as I was falling, my consciousness came back, and I stopped myself from falling on the ground.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
And my hand was moving involuntarily, and it was hitting the table. And I was still saying, stop, we're moving, hand, stop. And it was just going itself. And then I was watching a video on YouTube, and I was laughing like it was the funniest thing in the world, and it wasn't funny. And I was watching it. I don't know.
I know the video. Like my status.
Yeah, I think I was watching it for 1 hour, and I thought I watched it once.
Like my status.
I was told I was replaying it. I didn't remember replaying.
Mhm.
And just laughing, and then replaying it, and laughing, and replaying it, and laughing. And then I remember asking, what's your name? And what are you doing? And I was seeing people. So then I went to the bathroom, and I was looking in the mirror, and I seen the person in the mirror. The lady in the mirror, but it wasn't me. Then I went back to the room, and I was walking with weak knees.
Yeah.
I remember I was walking with weak knees, funny. Then I went to the kitchen, and then I said, there's that woman in the bathroom in the mirror. So I went back to check on that woman. Then I said, I need to talk to her to find out. And I went back to the bathroom to the mirror, and I started talking to her. And then I came back and said, yeah, she said something. Then I went back again to her. I was just going back and forth. Then I was going to the front door.
So you were talking to Bloody Mary in the mirror.
I don't know who I was talking to.
Wait, you said she looked like a skeleton, right? Or she didn't look human. I remember you said she didn't look human.
The woman in the mirror, and I was talking to her and going back to give them messages and come back again. And then I went and I was playing the piano, the keyboard or the piano, but it wasn't really there. And it was recorded on a phone, and I was playing an invisible piano, and I was doing the keys, and I thought I was playing the piano in real.
Oh god.
It wasn't there.
That's so funny. But that's too. That's hilarious. Then
I kept coughing till I was nearly getting sick. I kept coughing, and my head was spinning, and I had the headache. Oh, it's like there was a clasp on my head.
How long did this go on for, this trip?
It went for hours, like 6-7 hours.
Shit.
Anyway, so the headache getting worse, and I was losing memory. I was talking in wrong terms. I was like saying words where they were similar to the word, they wasn't the real word. So I was saying, my reds is rand, for my hand is red. Stuff like that. I was
mumble jumble.
In mumble jumble. And I was like, why can't they understand me? I couldn't understand why no one understood me. And I was the sickness, the stomach ache, to the point of wanting to vomit, and the first was terrible first. It was unquenchable, the first. The headache lasted, the memory loss lasted for over 2 weeks. It took me like 3 or 4 weeks before I came back to normal. The headaches, the memory loss happened. I had so much problems.
What about sleeping as well?
I had insomnia. Yeah, I had terrible insomnia.
Yeah.
And
weed brownies are honestly one of the worst things you can do to yourself.
It affected every part of my body, man.
Yeah.
My digestion, my thinking, my speaking.
Yeah.
My temperature in my body. Everything. was affected by it. I honestly, if there was one time I don't want to experience in my life, I would never, even if you paid me, I would never go back to that time. Oh, the biggest regret ever.
But look,
So long.
at least you had
Let me hear your story.
you had that experience. Most people don't. So
Oh,
it's part of you now. You can't.
it's a hell. It's hell on earth, man. Hell on earth.
Okay, yeah, but it's also a positive thing because now you know drugs are bad.
I
you
know
know?
I damaged my brain.
Yeah, exactly. So this is an educational video, YouTube, alright? This is not promoting drugs. This is teaching people. This is the shit that happens when you experiment and mess around, and that doesn't mean that you're a bad person or whatever. Like, you did something once and you found out it was stupid and you wouldn't do it again. But people need to realize it's not just the weed brownie, it's a mind-altering trip, and yeah, I mean, things can go wrong.
The problem with it is even a week later, the headaches like you. And another thing that happened to me is I couldn't dream anymore for a long time. For like a month, I had no dream. I don't know if that happened to you after as well.
I can't remember. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And stay tuned for Cheese, my video on my Weed Brownie experience. Yeah, so we are
out.